Jody, a proper cup tie sees us through to the final after a 4-3 win over Concord. You must be very happy with that one.
Yeah, I'm happy mostly for the players and for the owners of the football club that sort of back us, because it's been a long, hard season already. That, you know, for the management before us and for us when we've come in. You know, we all accept and take our fair share of criticism. So getting a moment like this, making our way into a final, overcoming a side like Concord who have got tremendous Senior Cup pedigree. They've won it multiple times in the last sort of 10 years. They turned up, they went full strength, and yeah, it was a proper cup tie. The early goal probably helped it, and of course I'm delighted to come through the tie and make it to the final.
Obviously, we'll now be playing Bowes and Pitsea on the 12th of April in the final at Colchester United. Yourself and the team must be delighted to have a chance at some silverware.
Yeah, definitely. When we came in, I remember the first meeting we had with the lads. We looked at it and we said, you know, the remit for us, our personal goals and the club's goals are ultimately to try and stay in the division, and that's still a very difficult challenge for us, and we'll do everything we can to achieve that. But our other goal was to try and win this competition. You know, you're unlikely to win the FA Cup, you're unlikely to win the FA Trophy. You know, it's not out of the realms of the possibility with the trophy, and we were unfortunate to go out to Maidstone, but this is a cup that you know, you can sort of put your stamp on Essex football by getting there. Some of the best non-league sides over the last sort of 10 years have started by being successful in this competition. That's where they've got their first sort of step up on the ladder and started to grow as a football club. So it was important for us. It was important for us to get to the competition final, and even more so to beat a team like Concord in the semi-final. They're a good team. We've had a little bit of history with them this season, and we knew that we would have to produce a good standard performance to beat them.
We responded very well after Concord scored their goals. Was that pleasing to see?
Yeah, it was, because one of the things we speak about as a staff is our reactions to setbacks, and they haven't always been good enough. The penalty that we gave away, which was a bit harsh when we were 1-0 up against Hemel, the reaction wasn't good enough. The offside goal against Tunbridge on Saturday, our reaction wasn't good enough. When these setbacks come, we haven't always produced the right reaction. Tonight we got 1-0 up fairly comfortably. Concord, as they do, showed great character, played well, got themselves in front. You know, we could have been better, we could have managed it better, but we didn't. Credit to Concord, they got themselves back in front. And then was the big test. Is, have we got the character? Can we react? You know, are we going to learn from previous games? And it looked like we did, because we upped the tempo, we played forward quicker, we asked more questions, we kept at them, we kept making the penalty area. I think we created as many chances tonight as we have done in the previous 2 or 3 games added together. You know, we've hit the bar 3 times, we've made their keeper make some really good saves, and we've scored 4 goals, which is really, really pleasing. And it just shows maybe it's a little glimmer of what we could be if we can get the pressure off our shoulders of the relegation battle that we've been in all season. We've got to try and alleviate that fear that we play with, and we need to try and play with that freedom on a Saturday afternoon in the National South.
In other news, we saw Marvell Ekpiteta back out there alongside Chambers. It must be good to have him back.
Yeah, Marv's been a real consistent performer for us, so yeah, pleased to have him back. But also, let's not ignore the fact that Aaron Nakuma come in and played 90 minutes at the back and did well. Bagasan come in on the left side, played 90 minutes, did well. Sam Skeffington come into midfield, did well. Munzie came back into the side, was a bright spark, had good chances, got a couple of assists, so did well. So we're pleased. We're pleased that we tested the whole squad. We used everybody. It would have been easy in this semi-final to try and go with what everyone perceives as the full strength side, but we had one eye on the rest of the league season, and we protected certain people, and the people that came into the side really answered those questions, really stepped up, and they put pressure on the people that have been in the side now, and that's exactly what you want as a manager. You want to know that everyone's chomping at the bit to play. So yeah, I'm really pleased Marv come through it, but I'm pleased all those other boys come through it as well, and it gives us good options and some difficult decisions for Saturday, which we all know is going to be a massive game.